Perfection, Ed Rupp. Well, trending this morning, PETA is getting slammed this morning for their tweet regarding the death of fashion legend Karl Lagerfeld. Lagerfeld is, of course, the creative genius behind Chanel and Fendi. And PETA tweeted this upon learning of his passing. Karl Lagerfeld has gone, and his passing marks the end of an era when fur and exotic skins were seen as covetable. PETA sends condolences to our old nemesis' loved ones. And no surprise, they were blasted online. Well, a royal visit to NYC. Duchess Meghan Markle is believed to be in the States for a baby shower with her American friends, and she was spotted looking fab in a chic black coat and sunglasses. The Duchess, by the way, 7 months pregnant. And Girl Scout cookie season always comes right in the middle of diet and exercise season, which makes it hard. Doesn't matter. People love them so much. In fact, so much so, Twitter is going nuts over them. Some of the highlights in the tweets, let's face it, Girl Scout cookies can certainly put a damper on our attempts at a New Year diet. The fact that none of my coworkers have kids selling Girl Scout cookies is unbelievable. It's Girl Scout cookie season. Lord, please lead me not into temptation. So, my question for you, Bivin.
It's a simple answer.
Have you bought them?
Oh, no, not yet.
What's your favorite?
Tagalongs.
The peanut butter?
Yeah, the peanut butter. The tagalongs.
My favorite as well. You and I would agree on this one. But it does come at the weirdest time because everybody's kind of on the right fitness and eating path, and then boom, Girl Scout cookies come in.
Knock, knock, knock. Here I come a-knocking.
In our next half hour, we get to more of your local headlines at 5:26.